Bienvenidos and welcome, or how we say in Italy, ciao e benvenuto. I'm coming from Rome today while on vacation with family, and I wanted to take 2 minutes to explain the benefits of summarization. The book states that by using summarization, you can reduce the size of the routing table and optimize the exchange of routing information between the routers. So while the book does agree with your statement of performing fewer entries in the router's routing table, this really is just a side effect of its greater cause. First, I wanted to elaborate on what you had written. Summarization is possible by combining multiple subnets into one entry for the routing table. This allows the routers to communicate more efficiently by not needing to send multiple repetitive pieces of information. For example, the router can state the following IP addresses are unreachable like this: 10.12.0.0/24, 10.12.1.0/24, 10.12.2.0/24, and so forth. See how long this takes? Or it can send one bit of information that includes a range of updates like this: 10.12.0.0/21. This can be much more efficient and limit overhead significantly. Now that that's covered, let's talk about why this matters. As to what else it does, it assists with convergence times. This means that if there is a network crash and availability is affected, the time in which the protocol can establish a new connection is improved. Well, how does this work? Because routers with EIGRP use queries to inform the neighbor's updates like this: hey, I don't have routes to that destination anymore, so stop sending me information. Unless you found another route, then tell me. If there is not an alternate route, that same type of information that was received is now originated from the neighbor router and sent to its neighbors, and so on. Only once a router answers it puts to rest that ongoing query. Summarization combined with filtered routes enable EIGRP query propagation to be limited. To further elaborate, this means that if one router was to go down, there's less information that needs to be sent and received across the entire network, effectively limiting the query scope. Combining route summarization with having a feasible successor has been proven in lab testing conducted by Cisco to have sub-second convergence times. If there is not a feasible successor, EIGRP has to use the queries mentioned and wait for a response. If the router receives a query for a network that is included in the summary route, it can reply to the message, thus preventing the chain of query messages flooding the network. Not to mention, the lessened processor workload and memory usage is another payoff that assists in the overall speed. This also leads to having stability within the network, which I'd say is the main feature, by hiding link failures and other issues behind a summary so that other routers in the network do not receive the update. Just as Rome has been built for centuries and centuries, I would be overloaded if I received the entire history, including each time it had collapsed, all at once. I need summarizations to function efficiently, just as a router does.